Unlike the thief who only steals, who only kills, and who only destroys, the good shepherd gives his life for the sheep. That is why the Bible says in Acts chapter 4, verse 12, there is no salvation in any other, for there is no other name under heaven which we must be saved. No other name, no other person, not me, not you, not your favorite online preacher. No other name gave their life for you. Only Jesus Christ. No other name died on the cross to pay for sin. No other name rose from the dead to conquer death. Jesus says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd gives his life for the sheep. Look at verse 12. But a hireling, he who is not the shepherd, one who does not own the sheep, sees the wolf coming and leaves, and the sheep flees. And the wolf catches the sheep and scatters them. The hireling flees because he is a hireling and does not care about the sheep. Now, in the first century, a hireling who is not the shepherd was a hired hand. And that hired hand was given temporary stewardship, but still lacked ownership. See, a hired hand's motivation to perform was strictly monetary. And at the sign of danger, a hireling would tuck his tail and run because he does not care about the sheep. He'd say, you know what? You don't pay me enough. I'm not going to sacrifice my life. I'm out. This is who Jesus is comparing these religious leaders to. As the illegitimate, self-appointed spiritual leaders of Israel, the chief priests and Pharisees had temporary stewardship but still lacked ownership. And I want you to see the actions of a hireling that leaves the sheep and flees. Look at John chapter 11, verses 47 through 48. The chief priests and the Pharisees gathered a council and said, what shall we do? For this man, Jesus, works many signs. If we let him alone like this, everyone will believe in him. And the Romans will come and take away both our place and nation. They were worried about position and power. That is the actions of a hireling. The chief priests and the Pharisees were hirelings who worked for wages, they worked for status, and they worked for power, but they did not care about the sheep. In comparison, Jesus is the good shepherd, and Jesus is the owner of the sheep, and he knows his sheep